Hello everyone, CM here to make another video about the Guardians of the United States. And today we have the Guardian of Montana. Now who's the Guardian of Montana? What does this character represent and all? I'm gonna be getting that and all, but first, I have to warn you first, do not watch this video if you're under the age of 18, as this video may talk about some pretty sensitive topics that may not be suitable for kids, right? Let me repeat that again. Do not watch this video if you're under the age of 18, as this video may talk about some pretty sensitive topics that may not be suitable for kids, right? So I'm just telling you right now, you have been warned. So let's get in this and all. The Guardian of Montana. Now, who is the Guardian of Montana? Well, I can't wait to tell you this. Why is this character symbolized by this rocket right here? I'm gonna be telling you that and all. I'm gonna be telling you about the Guardian of Montana, or AKA the Rocket Man. So let's get in this and all, and I'm gonna be transferring in 3, 2, 1. Okay, Anthony B. Franks. Now, who is Anthony B. Franks? Well, he's the Guardian of Montana. He's also nicknamed the Rocket Man. But who is this character? What is this character's backstory and all? And why is he represented by this? A rocket? Well, let's get in this and all, in his backstory. So let's get to this. Let's do this. Anthony B. Franks. This young man is Anthony B. Franks, who is the Guard of Montana, a very rugged but open young man who secretly works for the TGA, which stands for the Transportation Governance Administration, and the TGA itself uses its power as a federal agency to keep his existence not known to the public, and the TGA sends him on missions to complete, which these missions involve going after those who attempt to hijack transportation vehicles such as trains or airplanes, and is here to secure transportation and enforce the TGA rules. And the TGA personnel have nicknamed him Agent Rocket Man. Alright, now this is this character's backstory, so let's get to it. Let's do this. You see, Anthony B. Franks had a rough backstory. You see, Anthony Franks was born in the year of January 18th, 1992, and was born in the city of Helen, Montana, and his grandmother's name is May Franks, and his father's name is Joshua Franks, and his father would be a train conductor, and his grandma would stay home to take care of Anthony, and his father would work to have a established income. And now back to right here. And now back to Anthony B. Franks. And Anthony would have a rough childhood, as his mother would pass away after she gave birth to him, and in which this devastated his father, Joshua Franks, and his grandma, May Franks, who would have to step up and step up and to help her son Joshua raise his son Anthony. And Anthony had it rough, as his father was working all the time, and his grandmother was quite strict on him, especially when it came to school and his grades, in which Anthony hated it, as he couldn't stand his grandmother constantly breathing down his neck just because he made a bad grade on a test, which led him being very rebellious and disrespectful towards his grandmother May. And as you can tell, this did not go well with his grandmother May, in which she would give out punishments to Anthony, having him do more chores and grounding him for 2 weeks, or sometimes was grounded for months, depending on what he did that day. And Anthony absolutely hated this, as he described this as being one of the worst moments in his life. And this would continue for many years, until one day Anthony took it way too far. car and cross the line, and his grandmother would have had enough of his foolishness, and in the year of January 1st, 2008, sent him to a military boot camp to get his act together and to teach him discipline and a little thing called respect. And for 4 years, Anthony was put through hell, having him wake up every morning and putting him on. Sorry. And putting him through serious training and teaching him a little thing called respect, until one day Anthony would be released and sent back home a changed man in the year of December 24, 2012. And when he returned home, he was shocked to see his father, which caused an emotional response between the two, and both were happy to see each other and everything. His father would and everything and eventually his father would take him to go work at his train company, and here Anthony was taught everything about trains and how to operate them, and this would be the moment where Anthony would bond with his father, and this did in fact go on for 8 years. However, happiness would not last, and in the year of 2012, tragedy struck as Anthony and his father were traveling on a train. About to deliver goods and services to other states, but all of a sudden, the train would derail and cause a horrible disaster. And hours later, when Anthony would wake up to see something truly horrifying, as he sees his own father dead, with half his father's body crushed beneath a train, and this would completely shock Anthony, and as Anthony starts to freak out, but all of a sudden, the entity known as the Follower appears, and gifted Anthony his mutant power, and Anthony B. Franks makes a promise to one day use his power to prevent another transportation disaster from ever happening again. So that's this character's backstory. Let me guys know in the comment section below, what do you like about this backstory? Do you like this backstory? Do you think this backstory is a cool backstory for him? Someone who was a bit rebellious, someone who rebelled against his authority figures, but eventually went to boot camp to become a better man. Do you like how he bonded with his father until the end, let me know if this hit like a emotional response. Let me know if this hit like a emotional response with you guys, or let me know if you guys think this story is cool, if you like this character's backstory, as in right here, Anthony B. Franks, or AKA Agent Rocket Man. Alright, also, let me guys know do you guys like my artwork right here? Alright, let me guys know in the comment section below. Now, next, I'm going to be transitioning again, as I'm going to be telling you more things about Anthony B. Franks, or AKA the Rocket Man. And I'm going to be doing that in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Here's some more things about Anthony B. Franks, as in right here. Born in 1992, age 35, height 5.10, weight 153.187, race Caucasian, nickname Agent Rocket Man, or nickname the Preventer of Disasters, or nickname the Rocket Hero of Transportation. Alright, now here's some more things about, this is this character's personality. This young man is an open type of guy who is the guardian of Montana and works for the TGA, and is nicknamed Agent Rocket Man. Alright, now this, as in right here, here's his personality. When you first see him, as in right here, he is calm but is open-minded, as he is willing to listen to any suggestion that might help him solve a problem, and is very great when it comes to his directions, especially when searching for his target, and is really good at making conversations, oftentimes trying to get information. Alright, as he's trying to get information out of people. However, here's some more things. However, he has his weaknesses. For example, he can be kind of a big hypocrite, as he claims to be open for any suggestions unless he hears an idea he don't like. He won't listen to them, and his second weakness second weakness, he also has bad PTSD, as he has bad PTSD from the night his father was killed by that train, alright? However, he might have his weaknesses, but he's not a bad person. He just has his faults, but he has a good heart who will use his power to prevent another transportation disaster from ever happening again. So let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think about that. Now next I'm going to be transitioning again about his description and his mutant ability, and I'm going to be doing that in 3, 2, 1. Okay, as you can see right here, guys. Description: he wears a red and blue armored bodysuit and wears technological rocket boots and wears a red and blue conductor hat with the initial TGA on the and on the bodysuit with a red and blue train on the front, and wears a white mouth mask with the initial TGA and wears a technological monocle over his left eye, and he has a thin waist and he has big brown curly hair. And he has dark green eyes, and he has a muscular body with muscular arms, and has a six-pack in the middle, and he carries a highly advanced technological laser sniper rifle, and he carries a big duffel bag filled with batteries for the sniper rifle, and he carries this duffel bag over his right shoulder, and he carries a laser pistol. Alright, now this is this character's mutant ability, so let's do this. His mutant power is called Rocket Feet. This ability allows him to eject fire from his feet, which give him the ability of flight, and this power gives him superhuman speed and agility, and can increase the power of his kicks, and has thermal energy manipulation, and has massive stamina, and has temperature control, and has great endurance, and his ultimate move is this. He can charge up fire within his feet to release a powerful kick that is 10 times hotter than the surface of the sun. So that is this character's mutant ability. And also with the temperature control, he can control the temperature of his flames that come out of his feet. So let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think about that ability. Do you like that ability and all? But now, next, I'm going to be transferring again. And I'm going to be telling you about, right here, the TGA, or the Transportation Governance Administration. I'm going to be doing that in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you can see right here, the TGA, or the Transportation Governance Administration. Now, what does this organization do? I'm going to tell you what it does. As in founded October 15th, 1966, nicknamed the Roadhogs. This is, as in right here, this is the TGA, or aka the Transportation Governance Administration, a governmental agency founded by the 36th U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson, who founded this agency with the Safety Over Transportation Act of 1966, and Lyndon B. Johnson founded this agency for one reason and one reason only. The TGA, or aka the Transportation Governance Administration, is the governing body of the transportation industry, as this agency will provide safety and regulations and will provide internal security for America's transportation in order to keep everyone safe. So that's what the TGA is. Let me guys know in the comment section below what do you guys think about this government agency. Would you support a government agency like this? An agency that's all about regulating transportation. Do you think the transportation industry should be regulated? Let me guys know in the comment section below what do you guys think about this. Do you like this? Do you like the name, the TGA? Do you like the symbol I drew right here, which is that of a train with the words TJ on the side, with its founding right here, with the year it was founded, 1966. Let me guys know in the comment section below what do you guys think about this. Do you like this and all? Do you think this is a pretty cool design I made? Do you think it goes perfect with the character? Do you think it goes perfect with this character right here, Anthony B. Franks? Let me guys know in the comment section below would you join this agency if you could, if it was real? Let me guys know in the comment section below. Now next I'm going to be telling you what Anthony B. Franks represents, alright? And I'm going to be doing that in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, now what is this character right here? What does Anthony B. Franks represents? Well, he represents three things. He represents regulations, public safety, and unionization. Alright? As he's someone who's all for regulations, as he's someone who believes that the economy should be heavily regulated with more government intervention in the economy to prevent, as a way of trying to prevent another disaster from a bunch of greedy companies that care more about making profit rather than keeping people safe. You know, he's someone who's all about safety and regulations, and as someone who's all about, you know, unionization and thinks the will of the collective matter more than the will of one individual. Let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think about that. And also, what is this symbol that this character represents? Why is he represented by a rocket right here with an eye? Well, the rocket right here represents basically represents him, as he's someone who's like an eye in the sky, who watches over the transportation. You know, he watches over the industry, making sure the industry is working properly, trying to prevent terrorists from hijacking any transportation vehicles, as he's someone who's literally the eye in the sky, who's all about watching the industry, making sure companies are not violating any TGA rules, constantly watching over them, flying over them, as in right here, as his slogan of this character's slogan is right here: safety matters over freedom. As he basically thinks safety matters more than the freedom of a couple of selfish individuals. That's what this character represents. That's what this character is. Alright, he represents government regulations, public safety, and unionization. So let me guys know in the comment section below. Now next I'm going to be transferring again, and I'm going to be doing that in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, don't forget to like and share, comment, subscribe to the video. Don't forget to follow my Twitter account at oddcinema899. Alright, don't forget to like and share, comment, subscribe to my video. Don't forget to follow my Twitter account at oddcinema899. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos and all, and also let me guys know in the comment section below, what do you think about this character? Do you like his philosophy that he is? Are you someone who's for government regulation? Are you someone who's more concerned about safety rather freedom? Or are you someone are you also for unionization? Let me guys know what you guys think about the company, the TGA, and would you work for this company and all? You know, the Transportation Governance Administration. And also, do you also like this character's backstory, Anthony B. Franks? Do you like his mutability and all? Let me write all that. Tell me what you think in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, this character is in the public domain as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful and very blessed day. And as I've been saying, may God bless.